Hey everyone, it's the Doll Circle and I am alive.
Yay, Robin!
Like Elvira said in other videos, we just work different schedules now and work a lot more, and it's just hard to get together.
Adulting
but we're
sucks.
still friends, we still love each other, and we still are going to make videos.
Yeah, it just
maybe
sucks
like
working.
a special guest experience.
Yeah, like every like once in a while,
There we
they could
go.
just be like,
We'll
I'm
see.
here, and then yeah.
Who knows? It could change, and then you'll see me in every video, and you'll be like,
I
I'm sick
don't
of that
know.
girl. Anyway, this topic is a little strange for a toy collecting channel, reviewing channel.
I guess.
Because I pretty much gave away, got rid of, sold like 90% of my collection, or I'm in the process of it.
I think I'm more traumatized. No, I'm
Yes.
kidding.
And I'm not going to say it was easy. I didn't just be like, I don't want this stuff anymore. And I still love toys and dolls and appreciate them. And I love like watching custom art and stuff. I don't know. I got so overwhelmed, like we talked about in other things, that it just kind of got too much. And I looked at everything I owned, like not just in my dolls and stuff, but everything I owned, and like kind of.
And you're not just like, you didn't just get rid of dolls, you cleaned out like your kitchen and, you know, other parts of your house, so it wasn't just,
I did like,
one thing.
I took a bin and just, and took it to Goodwill. So I guess I'm not saying I'm a minimalist, but I'm kind of going in that direction, and I really wanted to make sure everything I owned and collected was something I truly still enjoyed or wanted or had a lot of value to me. So, yeah. But like I gave a lot of it to the kids, like for just here, take this, and they were so happy, and these dolls were just sitting on a shelf getting dusty and in the back of the shelf. So I'd rather a little girl have joy from this doll. And yes, it does hurt seeing the doll now like messed hair and her legs missing, but it's okay, it's not mine anymore.
At least it went to a happy place.
The doll is being loved. It's being loved and being played with, and that girl, even with her missing legs, still loves that doll so much. So I guess I just want to say like why I did it. Like I said, I was getting overwhelmed, and
everybody's experience is different.
And again,
you know,
I wasn't like the stuff I collected, like Monster High. Again, we all have our feelings about Monster High right now, and it just, I don't know, I wasn't seeing myself buying any more Monster High dolls, so I didn't feel the need to have so many anymore.
Yeah, because you're collecting on, like, you still have some of your favorites, and you still have like your glass cases with a lot of collections.
I went down from 5 cases to like 2.
Which is a lot. I mean, it's a lot of, like, you know. I mean,
and there's a few, like, other shelves that had, like, less, I guess, expensive, or, like, ones were as collectible shelves. Those are pretty much empty.
Yeah.
So.
But, I mean, it's
I would still say I'm a collector. I'm just a more selective collector.
Yeah, you've narrowed down your collecting. Instead of some people who will, like, want to buy every single piece for a certain line, you're like, okay, I like that one, and that's the only thing you're going to buy.
Which I did. I mean, I bought stuff because, like, they're $5, or, oh, they're on clearance. I don't even know what this is. Well, I'll take it. I got money.
I mean, not that I don't.
Right, no. And honestly, there was a point, like, I had trouble, like, I chose buying a doll over paying a bill. And if it wasn't for the fact that I had a husband that could cover it, I would have been SOL. So, you know, like, you gotta make those grown-up decisions, which is sad, but I just, and not that I, you know, like I said, I stopped buying.
You're not overbuying.
No, I'm not overbuying, yeah. I'm not overbuying, because the last doll I bought was the Party Hair Draculaura. And I bought it because they sent it to us to review, and Elvira, you know, ended up keeping, which is fine.
I know, I keep a lot of them. Sorry.
Which is fine. No, it's fine. Like, we take turns, and it was her turn, and so I was like, oh, it's only $20. I'm going to go buy it. And I was really like, what do I like about this? Well, I really like her outfit. It's a great outfit. And her hair was great. Wasn't really crazy about her face after the fact. So I bought it, and it sat in the box, in the bag, for a month.
Yeah, things build up, and you don't realize it, you know.
Because, like, it wasn't something I was so excited about to, you know, take open and play. And when I finally, like, opened it, I decided I only want her outfit, took it off, and I gave the doll to a little girl. Yeah. Who actually liked it. And, yeah, she's naked, but who cares? She's in the bathtub anyway with it. So, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, you really... I'm not saying everyone has to do this. Everyone has to get rid of things. But, like, I just want to live more intentionally. So I want to make sure everything I am buying and bringing to my house and surrounding myself with is something that's going to be valuable, not valuable as in money, but like valuable to my happiness and valuable to me. And yeah, a lot of those dolls were at the time serving me happiness and joy, but they're not anymore. And again, like the ones I got rid of the first wave, couldn't even tell you what they were.
No, that's true. Because I remember when you were going through them and like you had them all in like your little Ziploc bags and the accessories.
Whoever got the guy I sold the lot to, he very organized. He didn't have to worry about it. He would tell me
everything was like categorized and stuff.
Yeah, so I guess to go along the topic, I think it's a good idea every once in a while if you take a look at your collection or possessions in general and be like, does this make me happy or is it causing me stress? Because there's actually studies where the things in your house cause people stress. Because
it's
we
like,
overbuy and, you know, it's just we're so concerned with like, oh, this person got this doll, I need to get this doll too, and then the next doll before that person. And so it causes a lot of like...
competitive.
Yeah, and it's dolls, it's toys, it's supposed to be fun and joyful, and I mean, I'll never get rid of Ghouls Rule Draculaura because me and Elvira went to Walmart in the middle of the night on Valentine's Day and we bought that doll together and that was my first doll.
Romantic.
So that one, yes, that probably, if I got rid of every single one, even like the collector's Draculaura, I would not get rid of this one because that one is the most special Monster High doll to me.
Aww. And I still have the first ones that you bought me, which was the dance class operetta one. I remember that one. I was like, I love her.
See, like those have special memories and that to me was like the prime Monster High time too.
The quality of the dolls was really good. Like
I can never part with that one. Even if I collect nothing else and get rid of everything else, I always have that one. And even my Sailor Moon stuff,
that's what I got rid of the most recently for me. Like, I still have a ton of stuff, believe me. Don't worry, you guys. I have a lot. But, like, yeah, no, I think I have, from what I started just a year ago, I probably have a third of my Sailor Moon stuff. And a lot of that stuff I had since, like, 1996. So, I've had them a while. But,
like,
you know, you just needed to let it go.
Collectible items I actually use. Like, there's these little, like, trinket box. I use them. I put medicine in it. The little clear folders that you bought from the Gashapon machines. I have just in a pot, not in a pot, like a nice...
organized on a shelf.
Right, but like you couldn't tell what it was until you like pulled it out. I was like, oh, okay, and you took the other thing off. So I actually,
those are functional items.
Sold some, and I gave some like, oh, Elvira's favorite Mars. I gave her the Mars one. I gave Cassie the Jupiter one. I kept the Venus one. I kept a few others that I really liked, and I actually used them so that they have a value to me.
Whereas they're functional items.
Sitting in a shelf does not have value to me besides, oh yeah, I own this. And honestly, like I forgot I own some of this stuff till I was like, oh, I had this.
Oh no, there's a lot of things that I go through, like my closets and things like that, and I forget that they're even in there. So it goes back to a lot of the other doll chats where we've done where it's like, can you really appreciate something if it's sitting in a box in a closet that you never even look at?
Right.
Or 10 deep on a shelf and dust in the back. It's like, unless you use it for videos or props or things like that, then they're functional items. But if they're just sitting there, I mean, like, at least like you said, you're bringing someone else joy.
Right.
You're reusing them. You're spreading the happiness.
Paying off some of the debt I acquired getting them.
Yeah, reselling them are other options, which we've done other videos about. If you guys want to like sell stuff, which again, if you just search doll chat videos, you can see all those. But at least it made you feel better about it, though.
Yes.
You know, it's not something that you did because you. I feel like you also did it because it was your choice, not because you 100% had to.
Yes, in fact, I'm getting a lot of flack from people in my life for my choices. Not from her, obviously, but like other people are like, "What are you like? Are you pregnant? Are you something worse than that? Are you like what's going on that you're giving and selling your stuff away?"
Yeah, see, I mean, that's not to me, like, I don't like when people always think, like, oh, you're selling stuff, you're getting rid of it, oh, it must be a negative thing.
Something's wrong with
you. know?
Yeah,
you just wanted a change.
Yeah,
and,
like,
you know,
more
looking for change.
Simplest, like, I got rid of clothes, like, I mean, I just, like, the Shopkins house we got from the Toy Insider surprise last year, that was like, oh my goodness, and it's still one of the best little, cutest things I've ever seen in my life, and I made my husband buy me, like, other rooms for it, I bought the rooms.
I remember that, yeah.
No, they're not anymore, because I gave them to a kid who opened them, but they were in the box forever. One I got for Valentine's Day, and it sat in the Amazon box it came in for like months until I opened that, and it's still, because I'm like, oh, I don't have time to set this up. I don't have time to truly enjoy it. So why am I like, I feel like it was like, I mean, these are toys, these are inanimate objects, they're causing me anxiety because I see the box, they don't have time to open, and I don't have a space for this whole setup I want to do. So, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
not saying, oh, I can't do it the way I want, I'm going to get rid of it, but you know,
it goes to the
I
whole
don't
like
need
feeling overwhelmed, like
Yeah.
collecting, and you know what I mean. Like I feel like we deal with it on a daily basis over everything. Overwhelmed with work, overwhelmed with it. So it's like, why add that anxiety for you? If that's something that's causing you anxiety, clear it up, and then for some people that works.
And also, like, I was getting to a point where I had such an attachment to these things, and not saying there's anything wrong with obviously loving the things you collect, because that's why you collect them, but, you know, if God forbid something happened to these items, like, am I so attached to them that, you know, that would cause me misery? And
what do you mean? Oh,
let's say a fire. There's a fire. You're or someone broke in and stole it, or who knows what happened. You had to move suddenly, and you couldn't take these things with you. You know, like if I'm not saying, oh, I'm preparing for the worst, but I'm like, you know, like they're things. You shouldn't have the attachment to the things that I felt I was personally getting. And they were causing me a lot. The overwhelming amount of it was causing me such anxiety that I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have fewer and appreciate these rather than buying everything. And again, I'd rather focus my money on buying the more like high-end, expensive pull-ups and ball-jointed dolls, hopefully one day, and Blythe dolls. And I want a smart doll, like really bad. So obviously, I still love dolls and want to collect them, but I just don't want every random doll I see that's there.
Yeah.
Because I don't need it, and I mean, not saying I won't ever buy one of those dolls again. I just, for right now, don't see it, and I
be more selective.
Yeah, more selective. And then I'm not gonna buy a doll just to buy her outfit. You know, the doll's $20. You can't return the doll naked. I'm not gonna be like that person that puts a different outfit and returns it. Like, I could not do that.
Yeah. No, you're just making smarter choices, and you know, I mean, I guess you can kind of put into that thing of like it's a part of adulting, and you know, I mean, we're just sad to say, and I have not come to those terms yet. You know what I mean? But it's at least you did it, like I said, on your own terms. You're making positive choices and changes. I mean, comment below. What do you guys think? I mean, have you guys ever? Obviously, we've talked about it before about being overwhelmed. I mean, have you guys ever went through a big epic change in your toy collecting, buying history in your lives? I mean, can you relate to what Robin is saying? And if you can, comment below. We're interested to see what you guys have to say. But by all means, don't think that we are not collecting or continue to collect. It's just, at least for Robin's going to be cutting it back. Me, like, I'm trying to be more selective. It's been a long time since I went toy hunting. So comment below. What do you guys think? We still love you guys. We still
love
appreciate
toys
it.
and dolls. We love it. We're just more appreciative, and, you know, we don't need to own it all.
All right. Thanks for watching, you guys. Comment. Bye.